the session, Strategizing Wellbeing in Personal and Professional Life. A positive workplace provides a healthy work-life balance, and the environment provides the freedom to share ideas and communicate openly. These questions can help you in creating a positive work environment. The questions, of course, being very much based on common sense, tact, and empathy. So, what are we talking about in terms of the questions that helps us create a more positive work environment? The first one would be, why? How does developing a positive attitude create a friendly environment at work? How does treating everyone with respect also create that positive impact? How does active listening, practicing active listening help us? Now, all these questions, if we look at it, we are trying to connect not just the world or connecting ourselves to the world. We are trying to understand people better. We are trying to understand the environment better. In other words, also develop relationships outside of work. Work together for a larger good. Any amount of hard work should be recognized, and every small success should be acknowledged and celebrated. Now, this spurs everyone in the organization, not just the team, to aspire and give it their 100%. Building an organization where the culture talks of belonging, respect, and pride. Creating a space that enables people to grow and get rewarded. Providing the employees a local language training program so that they become more familiar with not just the local language or the language which is being spoken, predominantly spoken in the organization, but also in terms of overcoming the certain barriers that language can create in the communication they have. Periodically, when you have new employees coming in to the organization, to help them receive a very important orientation program that communicates the company culture, that communicates how the business functions, the type of communication expected in the office, and this training will make it easier for the new employees to know about the company, about the team that they will be interacting with, and of course, the social interactions involved. Positive feedback can make work more fun, it can engage people better, it can also promote positive development. So whether the feedback may be good or not so good, it is a necessity. When there is an overall lack of communication also, there is a problem, because people will also not know on what area to focus on. When managers who don't provide enough information, the constant changes that may result will not be communicated on time to the employees. So it's very, very crucial in terms of knowing how much of communication is to be there, and of course, when there is a lack of communication. Internal communication is, of course, relating to the internal communication that is between or exchanged via personal contact or telephone or email. And there are cases when it comes to the types of internal communication, that's whether it's vertical or downward, upward, or horizontal. How transparent is it? Is it easy? Or are there hiccups to be considered? Now, when it comes to external communication, we need to look at how much is the organization communicating with the outside world. and what kind of communication is being projected. Because external communication can be both formal and informal. Now, formal external communication is the very first step in terms of creating an appropriate company image. Now, that can be, of course, whether it's through presentations or whether it's through the website. It is to inform the outside world about the quality and the work of the organization. When we talk about communication, we need to consider how transparent it is and, of course, how well the employees are being treated. Because we need to look at the manner they are being addressed with as much importance as the customers. We can also think about enabling the employees to become brand ambassadors, because they will also be creating better awareness about the organization, and they will also attract more talent to the current state of the organization. Practice self-motivation is setting goals for ourselves. Ensure that we create goals which are achievable. Of course, it's important that you make them challenging so that there is certain excitement in achieving those goals. Build a plan to achieve each goal. Create a reward system for yourself. Encouraging ourselves to think more positively helps us to look at a situation from a very logical perspective without having emotions come into play. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle that also enables us to be more self-motivated. Pushing ourselves outside comfort zones. Yes, that also creates a sense of self-motivation. At the same time, it's important that the organization is providing an environment where the employees and the team can definitely get refueled or indulge in some healthy snacking as well, so that people are well fed, they are hydrated, and they are, of course, very, very focused and driven. Taking breaks also. Taking breaks is also very important because it refreshes you. So nothing like taking the very required important breaks. Staying healthy. Yes, staying healthy. Very, very key to self-motivation. Make sure being healthy, keeping a very good exercise regime, following a healthy schedule enables us to focus better. And of course, enable us to see and work towards the bigger picture, whether it's in our personal or our professional life. Being transparent means you are enabling a relationship, whether it's personal or professional. It's built on trust. And this trust is also enabling people to work in an environment by sharing information as well and mutually benefiting as well. So being transparent definitely helps. Ensure that there is clarity provided. So for people to be more motivated, being self-motivated, make sure that there is clarity provided. It's very, very important that employees feel secure. We feel secure for us to do the best, for us and for them, of course, to do the best that they can. Encouraging teamwork. Now, I think this is very, very crucial. And I think it's not just in a workplace environment, but also when it comes to a personal space. And in fact, I think this is also a very, very important phenomenon to be encouraged in children as well, or even in terms of education. Encourage teamwork. How can we work well in a group for a common goal? I think that is also one way of becoming self-motivated, because when you know you're part of a team and you know that you are supporting your team members just as they are supporting you and cheering you, it's a very, very powerful feeling. Sometimes when we are unable to say no, we tend to take up things which we are not able to do, and which also takes us our attention of things that we need to look at.